On the last match of that, you know, the Prem singles. Well, it did alright first two, and then just played patchy and just got fucked over. He turned up 2 hours late. Turned 2 hours late, and then I'd work in an hour. So I was just rushing around, and then after that, I didn't play the rest of the sport.
Yeah, good mate. You?
I've had some time off work for once. Last night I finished a few more big cash game.
What, Huddersfield?
Yeah, well, there was time. International.
How big is it? How big is a big cash game?
It's not as good as it used to be.
Well, it's playing like 25 to 50.
No, it's like the lowest stack. I think one guy like 50, the rest like 100 plus. It's not as good as it used to be. But it was big compared to what it has been. And I actually finished at 3. I was like, okay, I'm just got match tomorrow. And there were 3 people pushing after me. And I'm like, oh, can you finish 6 like that? No. And then they were like, you finished Mitchell, 6.
I'm actually off. I'm going up to Victoria Gate soon.
Yeah, it's really good. See, we use the crew here as well. Yeah, the guarantees are amazing.
£4.5 tonight, mate.
Yeah. The only thing is that Friday.
I'm just trying to get there for like 9:30, 10, you know, to like late race last minute.
Well, Friday fun. You get a lot of
The big ones that they have on them, like last Friday of every month.
yeah, I for the first one, they got, you take a guarantee and you go over 16 grand.
Yeah.
Give someone else a chance, isn't it?
I've turned it on. Power button on side, volume button on side. No, it's pretty good quality. You know when I talk to you on phone? When I'm in car, can you hear me fine? Really well? That's the headset I use, and that's as far as it's like.
Yeah, it's
Just test it and let's see if you can ease off in it.
come down, but he'd probably have got messed up with sound setting and
You need to just type in sound.
yeah, probably. I figured that after I started taking control.
Going down. Just plugged it in on it. Right thing on it. Oh no. Oh. Plug it back in. Did you use some plug in?
Yeah, put it back in. Should that be lit up?
Yeah, that means it's on.
Is that off on? Is that off?
No, it's on. It's flashing. Power button's on the side.
I think they're fine anyway.
That's it. Power button's there. Volume up, volume down.
Liam is the softest 6-month birthday. You're all thinking Jaron that way he showers it. What did he do? Burn and ruin pitch for me. What did he do? He don't hide for he did run it in like that. But he didn't tackle that. Why is it not? Well, he did run it in that.
Did you put it into one of the closest to us?
Yeah.
Try to put it into them?
Which one were all the one plugged into?
I think it will be that. There we are. Just pick that up. That's it. Volume up high.
I don't
Try to talk into it. You had to shoot them too. Can you pass me my headphones then? I'm going to take them when you want to get to the I'm going to pass it to that playing poker with it.
Yeah, mate, you're alright, I'll do it.
How far without you were sweating? How far forward you were sweating? What was that going to chew it or walking?
I went straight to Sheffield after work. I rocked up to Junction last night.
Oh, go give to
Headphones. Roughly. Red one, you cleared it off.
Did you message down
No. Yeah. I didn't know he messaged you. I didn't know he messaged you.
Yeah, he messaged me earlier on. You were out with Mark.
Yeah. Well, I know CJ and that were trying to get it down there. That's what Pete Harkin said on chat last night. Dan were like,
Didn't Dan want to play down there? Did he not like it?
no, I didn't mind it.
Should be about now. The Anton and Danny Byrne. So, evening everybody. Just about to get underway, just logged off. Stephen Kind at a break first. Welcome to Savs Arena TV. Joined in the commentary by Rhino and Paul Hopkinson. Evening, right?
How we doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, Paul, not too bad. So just, yeah, for everybody that's out there, can you hear everything okay? Can you hear what we're saying to you okay?
Come say hello. Let us know who's out there.
Yeah, evening, Johnny Bell.
Guess we'll have as avid listeners out there.
Yeah, our avid followers, avid fans, aren't they? So
we're playing a race to 15 world rules.
Yeah, Stephen's played down here once before.
Yep.
Mitchell's debut down here.
I've only ever seen him play once against Sam Redfern.
Yeah, he played pretty good against Sam.
He did. He knows world rules pretty well. He's tactical sound.
Does it what Stephen does or Mitch?
No. This is Michael. Mitchell, sorry.
Mitchell, Michael.
Yeah.
Derek, Dave.
It's really weird at the moment because we've got the headset working. It's really weird in my ears. I've got to take that off.
Rhino's ears are getting all excited.
Yeah, mate, it was making me like try to listen to my own voice. Wasn't good. Yeah, no, I've seen Mitchell play down in Huddersfield against Sam in his last money match. And yeah, he knows the rules well, and tell you what, he can pot.
Good. That's what we want to see. We want to see attacking, good games.
And do you know what? This will be attacking, I think.
Certainly, I wouldn't imagine the table being anything to let them down this evening. It was just freshly reclothed yesterday.
Yep.
So you would imagine that the pockets are probably going to be playing quite big as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
let's see what
as you've just seen there, the pockets are playing quite big. Yeah, that wouldn't have gone in on Tuesday night on table. But
he has got a plant here though. It's not easy.
Do you know what though? He's actually cued that real nice anyway to make that pot. Yeah.
He's either got the cut into the top left. If he gets out, he's struggling for position. But
yeah, I do think that he's got to play this ball though. I think he's got to play this ball into this pocket here because I can't see how we can get back onto it.
Has he not got half a bag though to clip it in and use the jaw?
I don't think so. I think the yellows are obstructing it. So I think looking at that, you've probably got to play that shot, but you've got to force your white ball through. You need a lot of top and a lot of right hand side.
No, he's played it gentle and he's tried to cover the bag.
Yeah, tried to cover the hole and try and put Stephen in trouble. I expect a pretty routine snooker here, though, right now.
Yeah, it is, and it's a shot that you have to play, really.
Yeah, definitely. I can't see what else you'd do here.
Making sure you just don't push the two yellows together. You don't want them together, really. But he is.
He might be playing the plant. It's an attempt to snooker. He's left an edge. He could have probably got a bit more power on that one and split him up quite well.
He could have done.
It's not left anything easy, has it? But
he's going to try. He'll be clipping this red, but going into the two. Do too much damage depending on where how hard he hits it.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, really. Let's have a look at this angle and see what
You could actually send the yellow into
the foul.
bag. Oh, it is.
It's a foul, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so how many money games has Mitchell played then? Or is it?
I'm not quite sure, but I've heard he's played a few, and this is their second game against each other.
Alright, okay,
Yeah.
so what was the outcome of the first game?
The outcome of the last game, Stephen won by 1 frame, as far as I'm aware.
Alright, so we could be in for a bit of a belter then here, couldn't we?
I could be wrong. Somebody may tell me it weren't as close as that, but as far as I'm aware, it was by 1 frame.
Got a little bit loose there from Stephen.
But Stephen, I understand, doesn't play world rules as much. He knows them,
Yeah.
but he doesn't play them as much.
It's a bit of an unexpected couple of shots there from Stephen, to be fair, which I felt that he'd have done a little bit better with that, but...
Yeah, especially the way he was playing against Sam. He was very aggressive in an EPA game, and he was getting quite a lot.
Yeah, it looked like he could run balls out real well, so we shall see. It's a first frame again, just a little bit tentative in the first frame.
He's got to finish on here, but it's all about the positioning off his first ball, because he can send it into the middle, but he wants to leave the one over the bag as his last ball, really. But he can't do now.
No, it's not really an option now, is it, to leave that one for your last ball? Which is going to give him a problem getting back onto the black ball now, unless he fancies the cut into the centre. He's looking at where he can screw back to, so they can get, so he can drop it in the centre and roll below the black.
The black into the top centre.
To the left hand side of the black, as we look at it, is where he wants to. He wants the natural angle from the cue ball to go there, so he gets a lot of reward for being quite high on this ball, to be fair.
Yep.
Somewhere probably just dead in line with it. It was probably a bit high there.
You don't want to be cutting it back.
I think he's okay. I think he's got enough.
He can't top this through though. If he tops this through, he'll go too straight on it. He has to like stun it in between the yellow and black. Unless he sends it long.
It's probably a harder shot than he'd hoped for.
Do you not think he can push it through and send it to...
No, he's played into black, so I can see a deliberate foul probably coming up here now. I think he'll just put the black over the bottom pocket here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it messed me through the week, did Mitchell, saying that we're looking forward to it, so...
Yeah, he's a good lad.
It's the first time I've met him, in fairness. He's obviously exchanged a couple of messages on social media whilst we were arranging the game and arranging everything, but yeah, it's the first time I've actually met him.
Yeah, me and Callum went to Sam's match and we walked into this club, and Callum, as we know, he's a noisy bugger anyway.
Yeah.
Decent little shot there, so gives him a chance. Yeah, we walked into this club, not lying, there was Sam and Mitchell playing, Mitchell's girlfriend, and about 2 more people.
Right,
Callum shouting at the top of his voice, "Come on, Sam, come on." As he does. It wasn't the time or the place, let's just say that.
Dear me. Not like Callum at all, that is it?
Exactly. It was fun though.
He won't be in tonight. Well, he's been down to watch Huddersfield Town today, so I'm sure he'll be a very happy boy.
Oh, I think quite a lot of them will be.
It's as high as they're ever going to get up in that Premier League, isn't it?
It is top of the league.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to last.
No.
In reality.
Good luck to him.
But yeah, fair play. I mean, my niece, she was a season ticket holder at Huddersfield last season.
Yep.
But she's currently working in France, a holiday camp in France until the end of September. So she's missed the start of the season. But she used to go home and away to the games. She even went down to Fulham last year when they got beat 5-0.
Yeah. She'll have missed it.
And just so happened to be the same day that Mark Driver lost his first money match on stream.
Was that he played Ash Pepper?
Yeah, when he played Ash. So you always wonder how long it's going to be before Mark Driver gets a mention on here. It's,
he'll probably be wondering like, what are they talking about me again? During
first frame it will. But has improved a little bit since then. So
he has. He still gets a lot of stick, but he is improving slowly.
So yeah, this one now, just one stun short screw it, whichever. I don't know why it's.
Well, something for the cameras.
Yeah, he's playing for crowd, is the lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nice finish there.
That's 1-0.
Not sure why, as I say, why he flung it round like that. I'd have just been rolling it in, but anyway, who am I to argue? He's got the point on the board.
Exactly, whatever works for the guy.
Really confident strike on the ball, definitely. Wasn't it? That really confident stroke. So fair play to the lad. Most people in the first frame in a money match are not going to be trying to screw back off 2 cushions to get on the black one. All you got to do is drop it in. But it's how confident you are, how you feel like you're playing the shot, and he struck it real well.
Exactly.
And table's playing a lot quicker than it has been as well, because the new cloth on it is.
I'm going to say we've played on it a few times and it was slowing down quite a bit.
Yeah, it's very, very quick.
I'm going to say it does look quick now.
I had a frame on it earlier on.
Yeah.
It's rapid. Your brakes are splattering everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Anthony Wall, you do make a fair point. It would go on record that nobody would ever remember that Huddersfield Town were top of league.
That is very true.
But they don't hand out trophies in August, do they? I'm afraid. Not unless you're playing a summer game like rugby.
Exactly. Somebody can send them a trophy if they want.
Yeah, well, I think they deserve something if they manage to actually stay up in the Premier League. I think that'd be a really big achievement for them.
A lot of people had him tipped to get like the worst record of like points. I didn't think that'd be like coming. I do think they'll struggle for the season, but that's my own opinion. But I don't think they'll be like worst points.
There may well be a surprise package.
You never know. Yeah, when there's so much happened over years in Premier League, anything can happen.
Is it on?
Apparently it's live, but...
Unplug my phone?
Yeah, took it off charge.
Why?
Put it on for a bit. I'll go plug it in before I go.
Yeah, I'm going to say battery drains on this.
Battery had it.
What's that? No, I've just changed screen on my phone. So the battery drains. So you need to get it to full percentage for it to stay in, otherwise it just goes
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
You got a cable, we'll plug it in the computer.
Yeah, I've got my phone charging over there. So, anyway, back to the game.
Yeah,
another
nice.
Confident pop.
Nice
Stephen on
again,
yellows.
Yeah, nice strike again.
It's got a little bit of work to do here. No, not quite.
Not sure what the plan was there, to be honest.
No.
Not fully clear to me what he was trying to do.
It was a strange shot, that.
Very, very, very odd, really. I couldn't work out what the plan was with it.
Bit of an overcut, but
It'll do him though. It'll do him. I think he's in control in this frame. Is Mitchell?
Just trying to take the bottom bag here.
So you can tell who's who if you can't see the faces on the stream. Mitchell's got no tattoos on his arm, and well, Kinder's got no arm with his tattoos. he's got a couple of tattoos on his arm.
He has.
So that's the easiest way for you to tell them apart if you can't see their heads.
Exactly.
So you could probably try and put the yellow ball over the pocket, but I don't see that it's going to do him much good in a World Rules frame.
No.
I think for me, you're looking at a way to deliberate foul here. Yes, I think that's your. Yeah. Are you certainly looking for a way to not leave him a shot to develop his
yellow?
His yellow. Yeah. See, I'm not even averse here to giving a foul snooker away.
No.
Do you know? I'd even be tempted just to put this and leave a foul snooker.
Yeah.
Because where's he going? How's he getting out?
Do you know, the only thing I would say is, before I do it, me personally, I'd be sending that across there first.
I wouldn't, because if it goes wrong, it's a pocket that's covered. If you're going to play to leave a foul snooker, for example, you know, essentially, you don't want to give him anywhere that can start. No. You know, he's tried not to leave a foul snooker. It's close. It's close. I think there might be a ref's call coming up here right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. That is very close.
Well, he's not asked for it.
Yeah. We won't get involved in the game, guys, unless they ask for an opinion.
No, definitely not. And I'm not a fan of making any refereeing decision. No. Because I don't want anybody to view us as impartial in any way, shape or form. We're certainly not.
Where you just to make sure the game goes smoothly and host it as much as possible and commentate on it and get it streamed for you guys. Like I say, the guys are here to play the game by themselves and ref by themselves. If they want a ref, then could look at getting one sorted, but that isn't a great shot.
It were obviously a foul snooker. Sorry, it obviously wasn't called as a foul snooker, so he's played the foul. It'd been interesting to see whether that was or wasn't. That would have been a tough call. That I think would have been getting another white ball off another table for that one. I think just to prove or disprove.
View of the screen, I might have given it as it, but that's the only view at screen.
Yeah, we weren't stood over where the players are. We're actually sat in an area near the bottom left-hand corner of the table. As you look at it there. So we wouldn't have been able to have a clear view of that from where we're sat anyway.
I think Mitchell will be confident going for these, you know.
Oh, I don't think he will now. Wow.
He's still okay. He's still got massive control.
Yeah. We certainly won't be happy with that shot.
No.
I think this is where you regroup here.
Yep.
You probably play this ball up towards this pocket here.
He's trying to snook though. Find out. Just delays the game a little bit more. Not wrong.
It's not. It wasn't a terrible shot, but it's not.
So now
it's not done anything to promote his cause, has it?
Be clipping off this thread and sticking up the arse for me, up the butt.
Yeah, you like it stuck up there, right? Don't you, lad?
No comment.
You certainly didn't deny it, then, did you?
I do. I always deny it.
Now then, question now is, do you bring your yellow out, bring the black out, and ask your opponent if they can finish him?
If you bring the yellow out, you had to bring both.
Yeah, he's brought the yellow out, not developed the black. It's a bit of a mistake for me, though. I think. Yeah. I'd have been tempted to ask your opponent the question there, really.
Missed it.
It's not quite where it needs to be, is it? With it. Oh. See, and it's shots like that that make me think that I'd have been really tempted to bring the black out, you know.
Yep. This gives Mitchell a chance here. He could play a shot to push that black over that top left hand bag. But no, again, he's just containing.
It's these kind of battles where I gauge a lot on what a player does and doesn't know about these rules.
Yeah. And
then you can kind of find out in these kind of battles whether you should be mixing it up a little bit with them or whether, you know. For me, when somebody clearly doesn't have it tactically, you think, well, you know,
let's
sometimes
play it
think,
open.
yeah, well, I sometimes think if they haven't got it tactically, let them have a go for it.
Yeah.
And then once you've had a go for it, just get them stuffed up a bit. You're not going to win every time they go for it. They're going to get one or two, aren't they? But
yep.
You're probably going to come out on top doing that.
Most of the time, yeah. Against somebody who doesn't really know world, you cover it in a bag and pushing black over it and you say, go on then.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a chance here.
What is your shot here?
I think the cut, there's nothing wrong with going for the cut here.
Well, he's not gone for it. He's chosen to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but I think I'd have
gone all out for it there, only because you're not going to do much damage. The black is going the opposite way, you're bringing your red out. You've got the bag covered as safety in the top left.
Yeah, and I think sometimes you've got to take the bull by the horns as well, haven't you?
Evening, Camper, you alright?
Evening, Mr. Camper, isn't it?
I think this isn't a bad effort.
That looks like a reasonable shot.
Yeah, not bad.
Sort of forcing him to play the ball over there. Pocket, is it?
Well, it's either the one over the pocket or one over the black.
Well, you can play this. You can play the clip on this one, though, can't you? The black and bring it out, and also push the black towards your red over the top left hand pocket.
That's the shot.
Not that soft though. I'm not. Don't like that shot at all. I think that shot gives half a chance away that you didn't have to give away. Look, it's not an easy chance, but it's giving a chance away that you didn't have to.
Yeah, it's got a thin clip into the middle, which the white is running away, but he can slow the white down with a bit of bottom left and swing it off the left hand cushion. And actually, if he leaves the white anywhere around the blue spot, he's got a chance then to pop the yellow and get onto the black. It's not easy this because it is actually thin.
Yeah, so there won't be any colourful commentary this week, Paul. Anyway, I think that was a one-time only deal. That one, really.
Yeah. I'm not here and all but hell breaks loose.
Oh, yeah, right. Rhino was on a stag do last week, as we mentioned earlier in the piece when me and Rob were reasonably sensible.
Evening, Jason.
Evening, mate. Hope you're well.
Stephen just needs to cue this well. He can either straight screw this back, send it over to the top left hand cushion. He's pushing it through. Look at it, is it? No. He's screwing it. Looked like the way he queued up at first.
That looks like it's a great
it's
shot.
Too hard.
It's just. Ooh. Do you know what? It might have landed plumb for all you know.
You know what? He's found absolutely the perfect.
So you can imagine Q's up in there. What's up? We don't get a rip in his new cloth.
Oh wow.
No. A bit slower that I'd have gone in on a new cloth.
give it every chance.
We've got a good few of you out there on the stream now, watching and on the chat. If you wouldn't mind sharing the link for us as well, just let folk know what's going on. It would be much appreciated. That's a brave shot. I think you can double kiss it in though.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's sending a second ball there for me. I know he's trying to block the path, but he's making it so much harder for yourself.
Right, double kiss here. Yep, there you go.
It's a great shot.
Nice shot.
That's 2-0.
Yeah, very good shot there, really, to get that double kissed in. See, we do know all shots right now, we're not very good at executing them all.
We don't play them, that's all.
We try to play them,
Well,
just not as well as other folk.
like we always say, we never miss a shot on the screen.
I've rolled a few, but they've gone in off at Joe.
Trickled in.
Yeah, we tootled them all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last week were a bit of a unique one in terms of the commentary, because we allowed Chippy and Danny Byrne to get on it. But it was also because all the lads that were playing, they all knew Chippy and Danny Byrne as well, so we allowed it to happen. But yeah, we're back to normal this week. Some of you will be pleased to hear, some of you might be disappointed to hear, I don't know.
I'm fearing for the next 2 weeks, I'm aware.
Oh God. Well, you're down to watch Mr. Driver on
I'll be down for
Friday.
Driver, and I'll be down for Robin Lee's game on Saturday.
And then we've got a week off because we've got no you, no me.
No, we're not here.
Where you're on your jollies, I'm down at Wembley for rugby.
Yep.
So I'll be full of ale.
So we're gonna have a night off.
Can do ourselves Arena TV live stream from Wembley Stadium if you want.
Is that the weekend of McGregor as well? Isn't it?
It is, yep. Yeah, so I'm hopeful I might be able to find a bar somewhere that's got that on.
Snap me too.
You never know. If not, I'll just go on Facebook and find somebody that's streaming it.
Oh, there'll be
It's
plenty.
always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, there'll be plenty out there. Not like we condone it, guys.
Absolutely. In piracy is not a victimless crime.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's definitely not a victimless crime. You're robbing Conor McGregor of another sheepskin jacket and some badly spelt tattoos.
Yeah. And some FCU kid suits.
That's the one. Yeah, and Floyd Money Mayweather of an extra bouncer.
It's not like he's got enough already.
Absolutely not at all. And personally, I think that's pretty one-sided anyway.
Oh yeah, mate. Massively.
That's a nice shot.
That's a very good shot, that.
He's giving himself a chance to get rid of his second bad ball now, and giving himself a chance for a clearance. I like that shot.
Yeah, that was very good, that.
Oh, if only it were black ball rules, he'd be happy.
Exactly. So Mitchell with a big chance here.
Massive opportunity. When you're struggling a little bit, these are opportunities you've got to take. For me, my first ball is this one here.
Yep.
I'm trying to get my cue ball here.
Yep.
Because if you get it right, you get rid of this ball here.
Yep.
If you get it wrong, at least you've got one of these two.
Yep.
As a bit of a backup shot.
Yep.
But that is your worst ball on the table there, so you need to deal with that as soon as possible. And with 2 visits, it's your perfect opportunity to go for it, I think. Let's play the cannon, which is he's okay, he's alright, it's fine.
Can you see the one to the top?
Yeah, I like that shot.
You can see one to the middle.
Yeah, you can see one to
It's a
centre.
very good shot, yeah.
So he's played that well. No, I agree with you, Mr. Camplin. It's certainly not something that you could have volume turned up in front of kids, because they'll be asking you various questions that you probably don't need to know the answers to, or be giving out the answers to. But yeah, I mean, they're both pretty harmless lads, Danny and Chippy.
Yeah, they're cracking lads.
Nice blokes. They stayed for a few beers with me after game as well. It was about 2:30 in the morning when me and those two lads left.
Yeah.
We had a great night, great banter.
Look, they're funny, ain't they? They're little.
I've got it's just crude as well, but it's funny.
He's funny.
Well, he's elected not to go. He's elected to cover the home. I think he's trying to battle to get his first frame on the board before.
He's just trying to stop the rot, slow it down.
You'd think if it was sort of 5 or 6 all or something like that, he'd have probably been looking to get them then. Yeah. But because he hasn't got a frame on the board yet, he's elected just to reel it in that little bit.
I can see Stephen going for this.
I think he will be. I think he'll be putting this one, and then I think
cross
he'll be playing double.
Yep.
I think he'll be doubling this across now.
You don't want us to be smashing this.
Definitely not. You don't want to be. You certainly don't want Bray in this.
No. You don't. Just dropping it. Bringing that white on and off the cushion. That's a great shot. Now we just got to think where he wants the black to go.
The black's his biggest issue. Now, it does go in the top centre pocket.
Yep.
But it does mean that then it's going to get pretty straight on this one so that it can screw back. So he wants to be playing that one into there somewhere.
Yep.
Which is doable. He's got the angles too. So
if he just plays this with bottom left, bottom right.
He's just killed that. He's killed that on the cushion there. So now he's got a shot to play. And now what's your options, right?
Just looking.
Is thinking cut it into there perhaps?
To top right and then
playing it with some run inside to try and come like
I don't think you could get enough on it to do that. Maybe
you might be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bottom right. Potentially, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a better shot. That was a much better shot than one that I called then. See, we don't always get them right.
Nope.
Occasionally we do, but...
One good pot here though, to be honest with you. Rolls this into the top right. One good pot.
Don't worry, Mr. Camplin. We'll, if the kids are wanting to watch your match, we'll make sure that we have...
what is your match,
the sensible ones.
Yeah.
I've got it in my mind. It's somewhere around 15th of September.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll go scrolling across top of the screen in a minute.
Can't smell out. Yep, it is 15th of September. You are correct. It's a Friday night. So you more than likely have us too. He's missed it. Oh wow! It's in.
Wow, it's dropped.
Wow! I actually thought he missed that.
I think he thought he missed that. I think Stephen was just about to make his way to the table then.
It's outside.
Oh, that's not. Just check. So, I think I'd have been dropping the other ball in just to play that down the cushion rather than screwing across. But still doable. He can still get a good position on this one. And he's played that one pretty well. He's probably just overdone it, and it's actually turned into quite a difficult shot because he'll be either playing it into a blind pocket or playing it into the bottom left as we look at it. So if it had slowed up about another 4 or 5 inches away from the cushion, it'd have been absolutely plumb there. Now it's a tough shot. He's played that well, played that real well. This is his chance to get his first frame on the board. That's a nice confident strike. And it's there. Nice confident strike, nice little finish there from Mitchell. Is it back?
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not setting ourselves on fire, we just smell a bit of burning around here, but anyway.
Yes, sorry guys, I'm back.
Rhino's just been chief investigator, see if we can find out what's going on.
Yeah, just put my fireman Sam out on. No.
So a few of you out there, can you imagine Rhino in his fireman's outfit? I bet he looks fetching.
Too right.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
It's my Friday night gig, where he's at, you know, a bit of baby oil on me and
hey.
There we go.
Steady on lad, steady on.
Hey.
I bet it's up there. But those windows are open down there, so it might be coming from over there, mightn't it? I'll just have a quick look out window and see if you can see it.
Smoke around.
Let's play this shot.
It's definitely coming from
How do you mean you came into the chat at the wrong time, Sarah? You don't want to see Rhino in his fireman's outfit? Baby oil, fireman's hat on.
Yeah.
Or do you prefer him to be a policeman?
You can be a Catwoman and I can come crawling up a building and like coming to rescue you.
Crawling up a building?
Yeah. And Spider-Man as well.
You're deaf or not? That's not right.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
Rhino, is it?
No, that's not nice, Marwood.
It's borderline hurtful.
Yeah, close. I'm going to tell Callum.
Yeah. So anyway, back to reality now. After we got Rhino back in his civvies, his fireman gear.
I've woke up now, guys.
Yeah, he's back in civvies.
So Mitchell here on Reds. He's got quite a bit of work to do here.
Split didn't go quite as well as it could have done, and again,
Trying to force it now,
hang on now, does it plant?
Yes.
Does it plant? Now if it does, then it can go up table or come back down, then it can't.
Yeah, he's just looking at it
rather
now.
than force the issue down table.
Maybe he don't plant.
I don't like that.
He's just going to try.
Just giving 2 shots away.
Yeah.
Push
Hit
shot.
it twice.
And it's really good,
Yeah.
really good call there. Oh yeah, we did have a bit of a conversation about you being a stripper last week on the hen and stag do that you got to, yeah. So.
Too right.
You with a special treat.
Wouldn't you like to know, Marwood? Wouldn't you like to know?
Like there's some lucky ladies out there that get to see that every now and then,
Exactly.
right?
Christmas comes all every time for them when I start doing that.
Absolutely, mate. There's not everybody that gets that lucky opportunity, right? Isn't that the thing?
That's it. It's a bit of awkward queuing here.
We've gone off topic a bit here, haven't
Yeah.
we?
We said we're going to be sensible.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It is.
Well, it's reasonably sensible.
It's not even 1 out of 10 compared to them guys last week.
No. I mean, this is baby stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a nice shot.
It's a great shot, but again, he's just lost white a little. He still should be okay.
It can roll this in, though,
Yeah.
leaving him a shot. Don't have to pump this in. Yeah, that should just about leave him a shot. He's been a bit unlucky there.
Still got 2 though. So just set yourself up. You've still got 2.
Now, if you've still got 2, do you go all out to try and retain your 2, or do you play a tee-up shot?
I think you can go all out and just play it to the top right, but just play it dead weight.
Like that?
In or over.
That's fine, isn't it? As long as it hasn't got cushion, it's fine.
I'd have been preferring to play that ball again though, me. Just slightly over it, only slightly. Yeah, that's a great shot, is that?
Yeah.
Missing that middle bag.
Yeah, you'd fully expect him to take it out from here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not pinned it too hard, just cued it nicely, just dragged it back a little bit.
Just drop this into the centre.
Yeah, nice finish again.
That is 3-1. I just want to remind him if he's listening. Yes, Sam, you did miss one easier than that. He'll be down in a bit actually.
Oh, was that Mr. Redfern?
Yeah, it was pretty much similar to that, but a little bit easier.
Right, okay.
And he missed it.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He still won, but he missed it.
I wonder if we can put it on as one of the highlights tonight, if we can...
Oh mate, it's already up there.
Yeah.
Well, it was earlier.
Yeah, one of the highlights, so we can just show you Sam missing.
It wasn't just like a little miss either. It was to win the match.
Dearie me, Sam.
Yeah, Sam. It was disgraceful. I'm actually going to show you it now. I might not like this actually, I better not. I'll show you it on my phone. I don't want to wreck out on stream.
Yeah.
Trust me, been there, done that, got the t-shirt guys, it's not a great idea.
Sarah Marwood are getting nothing but grief from what I heard on the on the chat last week, on the commentary last week, and she still loves Chippy and Danny Byrne. Yeah, they are great bunch, so honestly, great bunch of lads, known them for a good while. Harmless boys, just like a beer and banter.
This is one of the blocks he missed.
Yeah, he's throwing a shoulder at that one, yeah, so just watching.
That was the 17-14.
In the background, we're just watching Sam Redfern missing a few balls last night. Oh. So a black ball to win the match, and it's just a routine plop in. And Sam's dogged it.
He got a lot of grief for that.
I bet he did. Yeah, I hope he's listening, old Sambo.
He said he's coming down. He's on his way back from Haydock. Said he'd be down about half. Yeah, he said he'd be down about 8:30.
Still hope he's listening though.
Yeah, me too.
I bet you didn't give him any grief for it at all, Rhino, did you, lad?
None at all. None at all. Apart from us setting up the shot and just flinging his arm over to him. Just a little bit. Anyway, back to this game. Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep going off topic.
Meanwhile, back in the real world again.
Yes. So Steve in here. A bit of awkward queuing again. That's not a great show. He's left Mitchell with a big chance here. Mitchell should be taking these out.
So unusually, somebody's giving Mark Driver a bit of grief at that.
Yeah, so unusual. So, it's got the one over the top of the top bag here. You can actually play that now just to get in position back here, get himself pretty much dead on to take these out. But no, he's going for the more awkward one. So,
Yeah,
good
nice
shot.
shot. So now he's got to be determined to get these, and he's got to be looking at getting these out here.
Yep. I still think he needs to take this one before either his next this shot or next one. Only because if he clears these two,
there's no one to get back on it. Really,
yeah.
Really, has he?
It just makes it a bit harder just to finish if he leaves it.
He can play that pot, and he can play it with a bit of right hand side if he wants to come off it.
And bring the white down this end
Yeah,
of the table.
he can come down there. It's going to be fine for a shot at all the balls.
Yeah, you see, this is right. That's fine.
It's not as far as I'd have liked. Though.
No, it's still fine.
I'd have played it with right hand side to wide an angle, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's still got a pretty much straight shot up here. My line isn't straight like, but it's a pretty much dead on straight shot.
Yeah.
You're right behind it, you shouldn't be missing these that often.
Yeah, it should just be a drop in.
Yeah.
So,
the white automatically is coming about here in this box. Now he's going for the middle. Oh no.
ooh,
He's got it. No.
It's pretty safe though.
Yep. It's a big miss for all of that. But yeah, Skiddy's in the building. So it's all about how he lands, how the shallow lands. So probably play the one into the top left. He's got to be careful not to pop them both. If he plays the one into the bottom left, he's guaranteed not to pop both. Plays one into the top left, he has a slight chance. He shouldn't do really. It's all about where he lands.
Yeah, I think he needs to try and play it. He's got to attack, hasn't he? I don't think he's got any defensive options here.
No. He has to attack.
It's a nice. Oh. Well.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, it's not landed nicely at all for him, has it?
No.
Not landed nice at all.
No.
Now, what's your options? Right, give it a stove in, or
What?
that looks like a good shot to me. I was thinking you were attempting to try and put the yellow ball in the mix, but he probably just hit it a bit hard.
Yeah.
You know, if he'd have got that somewhere in the mix, somewhere near that top cushion or right hand cushion as we look at it,
Yeah.
it'd have just made the black dot a bit more awkward. But the cue ball's pretty awkward anyway, so it makes finishing a bit difficult.
Yeah.
I think now though, Mitchell's pretty much got this frame sewn up on it.
Yeah, he has.
Can't see a way for him to get back into the frame, to be honest.
He's got to go aggressive, really. That's his only way.
Big double and big double. Or
Yeah, he's got a chance for big double, but he's getting back onto it, down. He don't want to be going all the way down, you see, because he wants to bring the white then back up. He has got a shot where he can actually clip off the right hand side, put white anywhere like here.
Yeah, just leave it pretty awkward.
Yeah, which he's aimed for that, and
yes.
he's pretty much got it.
I think there is an edge of one of the reds sticking out though, isn't there?
You are, but the way Mitchell's been playing so far, Just give yourself a chance.
He's not looking that confident, is he? Well, actually, there isn't an edge from looking from behind there. That's the view from behind.
But it's one of them shots where you've gone, alright, if you get it, you get it. If not, they're there for me.
That's a well thought out shot, that, for me. I like
Yeah.
that. I think he's thought that out well.
Yeah. I think he saw the computer screen, he saw what we're aiming at. And
Well, he's obviously read your mind right now.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll ask for a $5 later.
Yeah, a bit of a donation, a bit of charitable donation for Rhino.
Aye. If he's learning off me, I want my fair share.
That's not terrible.
No.
But it does give Stephen an outside chance here.
Yeah. Isn't easy.
Definitely not, but yeah, I don't see that there's another option again. I think he's got an outside chance to go for a finish.
Yeah.
I think if he cuts that yellow into the bottom right as we look at it here, it will give him a good position on the other yellow into the same pocket to get up table. But like you say, right, it's not easy, is it?
He's got really awkward queuing, but he has got a chance to actually play the furthest one away into the bottom left.
Yeah, then put the other one at the side of the reds.
Yeah, he actually passes the reds.
That's what I mean. They put the other one down the side of the reds.
He actually it's not easy, like.
That's what he's tried, and he's just overcut it.
It's not a bad effort, Joe.
Where's the cue ball? Look at that.
Stuck it on it. Oh wow.
Well, I think in terms of escape, this should be a pretty routine escape.
Yeah.
It's one of the escapes where if you don't pull out of it, you've hit it badly, but you should be escaping out of this.
Yeah.
He's just having a little smile to himself there, isn't Mitchell?
You have to come across whereas he can't
looks like a guy that kind of plays everything in pretty good spirits, to be fair, doesn't Mitchell?
Yeah, he has. He's a really nice guy, like I say, when I've been speaking to him at his last match. Really, he's just a jolly guy.
Yes, he seems a decent enough lad. He seems a very honest lad as well.
Yeah, he's very honest, down to earth.
Bit of a giggle, you know.
Yeah.
So he's not made the pot as I thought he might have done that snooker, to be fair, but he'll not be too disappointed with that. Again, it's very difficult for Stephen, but you'd think that Stephen's going to be going aggressive here.
Yeah. In this situation.
He's making some good decisions though with his shots. Is Stephen? I do like that.
Yeah.
Some good shot choices that he's making. So is everything okay with the commentary, folks? Can you hear me and Rhino okay?
Mitchell hasn't, but Stephen played Sam Redfern down here.
Yes, he beat Sam in the end.
18-7 or something like 15-7.
Yeah, in the end it was pretty comfortable.
No, Mitchell hasn't. Unless he's been down tonight, I don't know about.
Not as far as I'm aware. He's not been down through the week for a practice or anything, as far as I'm aware.
No, this is his first time on the stream.
Which fair play to the guys. There's a few guys that have travelled over from the playing the Huddersfield League. And asked us if we'll put their game on. So yep, no problem at all.
Yep.
Stephen's got another game with us at the end of September as well.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's booked in at the end of September, so
yeah,
it's
it's
nice to see.
Has he played Sam again? I know he's due.
No, I can't remember who he's playing, to be honest.
We'll have a lot.
It's about to come up.
I keep saying who's he playing, I should know, that's a good shot.
Yeah, Rhino's got access to shared calendar as well, so he knows who's who. And
Stephen's playing David Keane, so he'll bring a few with him.
Yes, yeah, we've had
been down before.
We had his brother Nick down.
Yep.
Nick Keane. He won his match. He brought a army down with him.
Yep.
All decent blokes.
That'll be a good weekend actually, because that's the weekend of Chippy vs Ryan Burke on the Friday, and then down here on the Saturday.
That's there, is it? Yes.
Yeah, that's
there.
Good shot.
So
And that's 3-2.
So yeah, just starting to get settled into it now is Mitchell. It's good to see because we want to see a competitive match tonight, don't we? So it looks like Stephen's going to the toilet, which is always my cue to go for a cig.
It is.
So we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. So we're back with you, boys and girls. Sorry for the short delay. They were just having a quick toilet break and cig break.
We are back.
So who's that? Somebody tea.
Techno terrorist tea.
So do we think that that might be Redfern?
Probably.
Missing blacks left, right and centre. I find it hard to believe that in a bottle day. I think it's probably just a bad shot, to be fair with Sam.
Yeah.
He's pretty good under pump.
He's very good under pressure. Yeah, it's not like him to let you get to him.
No, definitely not. He's one of the players that you'd back with an easy clearance and a pressure situation, to be fair, because it's not often that his backside falls out with it, but
no.
Obviously a couple of shots last night it did. Yeah, Sarah, I think that game will be over pretty quickly. There's no way on earth that Anthem can win. Danny might throw him a few lemons, to be fair, just to keep it close and keep it interesting. But yeah, he can't win. No. Not unless he amputates Danny's arm or something. So didn't quite envisage that one. Going into them there, that one.
A bit of a let's open it up and go for it kind of shot.
Yeah, well, I think you'll find that with Stephen. He said I was talking to him outside, and he says I'm talking to him about him being an attacking player, and he said Mitchell's a lot more tactical than he is, and he's pretty attacking. This isn't the first game that they had. It went to deciding frame. He says, but it's the only thing he knows really. He says his attacking side of it. He's starting to get used to world rules a little bit.
Yeah.
He says he actually quite likes the deliberate foul rule now.
Yeah.
So it's a sign that somebody is getting into him.
Yeah, it's learning the rules and learning it to your advantage. Yeah,
and that's always the big thing.
And a lot of people that come from EPA feel that it is like cheating, but it's not. It's not.
The reason that it was introduced, that rule, is because of the old EPA covering pocket kind of rules.
Yep.
And it was introduced so that you could not necessarily gain an advantage, but to progress the frames.
And there's ways of doing it where you can actually try to get it to your advantage, or speed a game up and force a player to go for it.
I think now though, just thinking about him having been told that Mitchell tends to be a bit more of a defensive player.
Yeah.
I think that for me it probably puts Stephen as firm favourite here, especially given when you get a table recloth, you lay it on the snooker all the time.
Yeah.
The cushions allow a little bit more, so they slide a bit more into the pockets. So if you're close,
you've even had the cushions redone, haven't you?
Yeah.
As well,
so if you're close to a pot, it'll slide in. It'll forgive a little bit more. Ones that you'd normally expect to rattle. So I think that'll definitely favour the attacking player.
Yeah.
And obviously your defensive player can't fudge as well.
Exactly.
I don't want to be straight. It might be able to just a bit of stun on left hand side on this one, or a bit of top and right hand side.
I think you're actually playing for the opposite ball.
I do as well. You can tell by the body language, but
if he plays this and just stuns it on and off the cushion,
I think I'd probably be tempted to put a bit of left hand side on it as well. But it's doable to get out. Yeah, there you go. You can see left hand side's just squared it up a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit awkward. Does he? He's going to have to screw back. Does he play? Does he play for the bottom corner? Does he take it long? Just trying to pinch a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the worst stuff for him. So Mitchell here for me. He needs to be. Just thinking about it. Because of where that red is, he can't actually just push the black down.
I thought he might have been playing safe there, but he's elected to.
He has to be going for 2.
Put a few balls, but I've been diving behind this one at centre pocket here now.
Just use the knuckle here.
Yeah. Just play the yellows, play the red straight into the knuckle.
Yeah.
And it'll come out in front of the cue ball. Or you can just flick just behind it, whichever. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then it ends up in a total snooker.
Yep.
So, do you even try to get out of this, or do you just push this red further up towards that yellow?
Yeah, you can play either, to be honest with you. It all depends on what you can fully see.
It's pushing the red up, I think. It's just, well, it's put it on the cushion. I'm not sure about that one. You'd feel that if Mitchell can get rid of this one, at some point during this, and return his 2 visits for this one, you feel he can get out here.
Yeah. For me, he's got a good chance now. Takes this one into the centre, up here.
Yeah.
Brings his white up here.
If he can do
And
that.
then he's got this one down. Or
He'll drop that in, you can drop that in centre if he really wants to as well.
I don't know, can't fully see, but you've got a big bag down cushion.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He's got a 2-in-1 shot now.
Yeah, this is actually a better shot if you can play the double and make sure your white ball just comes up and well, you don't even have to pot it.
No.
You just play the double pocket weight.
Yep. No, it's way too hard.
That's not a good shot.
No.
That's gone wrong.
Yeah. So he needs to be looking to hide again.
Yeah, see, that's the big difference. I mean, you said that he could play the pot on it, but it's key that he gets his cue ball behind this red. So I think he's just gonna, he's just looking at the snooker.
Yeah. He did have a shot actually to play this ball here and come off 2 cushions and bring it round.
But I don't think he's cueing well enough at the moment to
do that.
To be doing that, so I don't disagree with him just making sure that he's got the snooker and just keeping it a little bit tight.
Exactly. And for me here, I've been pushing that black right here now.
It's not a bad shout.
That'd be my shot.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout because then that makes it almost impossible to get out. The only problem is you need that black to be in front of the
You
red.
have to have it in front, or even touching it.
But if it's not in front of the red,
exactly.
then
you've just wasted it.
You think that you're just going to cost him for him. He might even be tempted to push the other red up to the yellow.
He can push that up, but I always feel if he did that in this situation, you're giving your opponent 2 shots just to bring it out. There's no other obstacles around there. Whereas if you're pushing it there, you're covering 2 bags and making 2 balls hard for him.
Yeah, and everything goes, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Now, his other option is this one,
he's going for it.
Load it up with side and try and get out of it, and he's overdone it with side.
Yeah, he has.
And again, that could be a little bit of a slidey cushion, or it could just be a bit...
just reactions quite a bit more.
He could have just put a bit too much side on it.
Yep.
So the cushion will slide a little bit. That is for sure.
Do you think you'd pop this into the bottom right and actually screw back? He is actually going to go close to it, you know.
Do you know what? I would get rid of this ball first.
Yeah.
And then, as you say, screw back, get your white ball somewhere over here. Even there's good. There's good. And then you play the plan. You play the long plan. But you've got to make sure that you get the white on the inside of the black ball. So we're playing this with running sides.
Bottom left.
Well, top left for me.
I think top left. You'll straighten it up off the cushion. Oh, you didn't want to do that. Careful a little bit.
Somebody getting a bit excited.
Yeah, Yeah, just a little bit of extra volume for us.
Yeah.
Evening, Ryan Driver. How you doing, Paul?
So you got a chance here. You can play this into the top left.
You feel like he's got to get him again, though, don't
Yeah. Yeah, mate. They're all there to get.
That's the thing, though. He just doesn't look confident to me. He doesn't look like he's have a big deep breath before he's got down for this shot, and that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Yeah.
It bans it from the stream if we put any copyrights on. Yeah. So you can just trickle this in.
Yeah, just
and then trickle it again into the top centre.
Well, is he gonna trickle it in? I'd be more tempted to screw back and get the white ball somewhere near where that is again, because it's an easier potty to. Well, even now that's a better shot. That's a much better shot than both of us got, to be honest.
But again, I'm confident into playing into middle bags and just trickling right through to have a straight. So again, it's personal preference.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing is, the problem with playing the shot that you're talking about is that you can run over a finger mark, or you know, Nap can pull it a bit of chalk or whatever, because you're playing it slow. If you're playing at a reasonable pace, you should be all right.
Yeah.
I don't see what is taking so much time for me. You want to show you're confident, don't you?
Yep.
So I get down and just top it through. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'd have been screwing it back rather than topping it, but that's okay.
It's got a chance. Just because the white's running a little bit, it just has to be careful. It's nowhere near enough, but he's got a chance of sneaking into the middle. You just got to be careful.
Again, it's just a drop it in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all. You just pocket weight it.
Yeah.
Just checking himself again.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that is 3-all.
So yeah, we've got a game on his hands.
We have. Stephen's decided to run away with it a little bit. Mitchell's brought him back.
Yeah, it looks like Mitchell's starting to settle down a little bit, because he's playing slow. I like to play at a reasonably fluent pace.
Yeah.
You want to flow, don't you? So I think if he starts doing that and getting a little bit of flow about him, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think Stephen looks like he's definitely a flowing player, isn't he?
Oh, big time.
When he gets into the groove, he wants to be flowing. He wants to be, you know, only a few seconds each shot.
Exactly.
You know,
he doesn't sit about as much.
He's not wanting to be there for ages, is he?
No. And that's a decent break, is that?
Yeah. So what are you fancying here?
I was about to say red straight away, but
I was just going to say yellow's me, right?
Yeah, I was, but it is just about this one ball up on the bulk line, so it is yellows. That's what my butt was about.
He's gone reds.
Yeah, he's gone reds. He's got a little bit of a plan then for the one on the bulk line.
Yeah, the one up at the top.
No, he's got yellows.
Has he got yellows?
Yeah, he's missed it.
So that is open anyway, isn't it?
Wow. So this is a big chance for Mitchell now.
So, would you go yellows here now?
Yeah, I think you could still go yellows. Just because it opens it up for black.
I think you can do a simple dot to dot here, me personally.
Evening, Rufus. How we doing?
Good evening, Rufus. And Sam Redfern's here again. Celebrating last night's win.
He's here. See, he's really slowing the game down now. Because he's, for me, yeah, I understand taking your time and making sure you're right. But this is really, you know, like slowing the game down. And I think this is a bit tactical now.
Do you think this is deliberate?
Yeah, I really do now.
Yeah, it could well be, mate. It could well be.
Do you know what? If it works for him, he's got all the time in the world. Why not just speed it up? If it works for him, good on him.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I found that. Definitely don't work for me. I can slow it down to an extent, but yeah, it doesn't really work for me.
He's definitely the slow player, the two, and he is a slow player, but I do think he is slowing it down a little bit.
That's just going a strange route for me. I'm not over keen on the route that he's taking. Yeah, I'm good, Rufus. Standard's been okay without being exceptional. I would say it's not been bad. It's not been a bad game to watch so far.
No, it's improving.
And I think again the players will get settled in and they'll start playing a little bit better anyway.
Missed it.
Yeah, you see, this is what I was saying. I felt he'd gone the wrong route personally. Anyway, I didn't feel like he was going the right way about that. And that's the problem with that. If you start going the wrong route, you start chasing.
Yeah.
And even if he'd made that pot, look where his cue ball is.
Yeah. He only had a cutback double and that was on a long range.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's kind of half got away with it because he's not left Stephen a great deal to go at.
No.
But it can. Stephen can just play a little container if he really wants to. Just flick this red off the bottom cushion here and just put the white behind it. But he's going attacking.
Nope.
And that's, I'll tell you what, that's a result.
Yeah.
If it had gone in, you'd have seen him go for him. But
He'll be happy for that.
It's not gone in. It's covered the hole.
I'll be just looking just to touch this over the middle back, me. Because, as you say, it's more of a pot than a World Rules player. You have to take this for World Rules now.
Yeah, definitely.
Just drop this just on top of that knuckle. You can use the red if you wanted to, if you're a bit more confident.
He's going seeing something else. And that's...
Okay.
For me, that could cost him frame.
Yeah. Yep, agreed.
I think it's a bit worrying.
Yeah, agreed. Rufus he is. So, they actually come up table now.
I'd go to the right hand side of the table, yeah. I'd play this one into the top right hand corner.
When I say up table, I mean to bulk end.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of bulk and then stay down the bottom left hand corner. Left hand side of the table. Because that red's in prime position to flick off that yellow into the middle. So you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, that's a good double, is that? And he's, you know what? He's landed himself pretty good.
He's got a finish on now.
Yeah, he has.
Sorry folks in the background, Rhino's just handing me my bribe.
Yeah. That's me paid up for week.
That's the weekly bribe off Rhino. You won't believe that he actually pays us so that he can sit here next to me talking, won't you?
That's I pay for this living.
Nice shot. Just got a little bit of care with this one. Take a little bit of care with this one, because it's not easy to get really good on this. It's going to be a long shot that he's taking, unless he can screw back and avoid the yellow off.
No, just hit the yellow a bit more full. Oh, that's it's too much.
Yeah, bit too quick.
I do think that would just way over it, because I think if you'd used the cushion, you had a bigger option.
Yeah, well, I would have fancied using the cushion.
Yeah. Oh, it'd have been a longer shot, but I think it's a safer shot.
I think you had to, as I've said many times before on the stream, take your medicine.
Yeah, your favourite saying.
Probably take a longer shot at it, but it's not a total disaster, because the yellow ball's still not in an easy position.
Nope. Mitchell there just playing the safe route. He didn't want that to drop.
No. Again, a little bit of slide on the cushions has just enabled that to drop.
Yeah. You should have noticed that by now, that the pockets are a bit more forgiving,
yeah,
a bit more full ball.
Pretty generous, aren't they?
Yeah. So he's just going to look to hide behind this yellow closest to the black spot.
I don't know why though, because he's got a free go at it anyway.
No, but this is it's the way he plays. Oh, we didn't want that double kiss. This is okay, but you didn't want it though.
He's not hit by anything. He's let his opponent see full ball here, so you know.
And Stephen is guaranteed to play the clip off the right hand side of the black. Bring the yellow out.
Red.
Sorry, sneezing.
Bless you, Red.
Yeah, red out, sorry. And put the white behind the black. Guaranteed to play that shot. And that's the shot, yeah. He's left Mitchell. He's left him a full ball, like. Not quite what he wanted, but
I think for me,
table though, so he must have got it. It's a tap on table.
For me, that comes from a negative shot though from Stephen before. Not from Stephen, from Mitchell before.
Yeah.
I think he played that shot too negatively.
Yep.
And this is a situation that he's faced with now.
Yep.
It's not an easy situation.
Nope.
He had a free go. It was Stephen's ball was safe. This looks like a good safety though.
Yeah, that's a better one.
That's well played, is that one?
That's more thought out though, is that one?
Yeah. But it's what you've got to do, obviously knows that his strength is the tactical side of it and playing safe. But what you've got to do is you've got to identify when you need to play safe and when you should be having a go at them. Knowing that if you don't get them, you're still going to come back to the table. For me, you should always be having a go at them then.
And this is something I was having a conversation with Marco within the car on the way to pick his car up. So we was on about a frame EPA a few weeks ago here.
Yeah.
And saying that when I should have tucked up and behind the ball, and I said to him, I fully get what he comes from, and a lot of times you should do, but when you've got a chance there to clip a ball in rather than leaving a one cushion escape, if the pot's not too difficult, go for it. Don't give your chance a guy of a one cushion escape, because if he flukes that ball, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Yeah.
If it's hard and difficult, then yeah, tuck up, no problem about it. But what's the point giving your opponent a free ride at a ball?
You shouldn't do ever.
No.
Never give him a free look at it, because it can come and bite you on the backside, can't it?
Exactly. And he's got black first there. And that's a false hook. Yep, that's a foul snooker, guys, so he does have the chance to pick the white up. He may actually play the plant here. All depends on what he's doing. No, he's not. He's playing the one into the centre first.
Are we playing plant first, I think?
Yeah, I think the only reason why he's not is because it's a slight cutback on the sheller if he leaves the white onto the left hand side of the table.
So I don't think he's going to play the plant now. I think he's just going to go.
Yeah. I think there's no wrong with playing the plant now, to be honest with you.
No, but I'm not sure that. I don't think I'd be playing it now.
He's playing the plant now. It's a good shot.
Yeah, it's worked.
Yeah, that white ball is great though.
Didn't necessarily need to do that other thing.
Yeah. I'll take no credit for it, Rufus, but it wasn't the one that sat outside of me.
Could have been one of a number of people. No.
Oh, what's he done here?
I think he's got away with it. You know, he can see the edge of that. He's had a result.
How the heck has he got himself into that situation?
Why did he play that shot that way? Why
has he not just rolled it in? If he's not confident, roll it in, bring it out 4 or 5 inches, use your 2 on the back.
Yeah, take your medicine.
Yeah, stop putting yourself in a situation like this. Max.
So yeah, it's he can see an edge of this, so it's important that he selects the correct tee-up shot.
And that's perfect.
And that is it. That is the one.
Good recovery shot.
Well, at least he composed himself after that one, because he made a hell of a mistake then.
Yeah, he nearly blew away. He nearly gifted Stephen the frame there.
And they're the ones that you can't afford to gift as well, because that'd have been a hell of a steal there for Stephen if after that he was really struggling then.
Exactly.
So it looks like our mate Rhino's full of cold as well.
Yeah, I've just started since Sam's got here, so I must be allergic to Sam.
Well, it's possible.
Yeah, he enters the room 2 minutes later and I'm sneezing. So Mitchell needs to press on now. Is that 3 frames on bounce now?
Yes. Yeah,
4 frames?
3 on the bounce, I believe that is. Yeah. It's one of those where Stephen could have probably punished him a little bit earlier on when he seemed to be struggling a little bit. Did Mitchell?
Stephen here. Maybe yellow's here to start with for me.
Yeah, it's your opening ball, isn't it? That's your problem.
He's off red, so he's going for cutting to middle.
And he's potted 2 reds. And I don't think he's left him a great deal.
No, I think he is. I think he's on the yellow there, the black spot to the top left.
Red.
Red, sorry. I'll be back in 1 second, guys.
Rhino just needs to go blow his nose. He's suffering with a bit of a cold at the right looks of it. So I'm wondering whether he can actually play a bit of a plant and flick off the yellow. Oh, he's tried it. He was trying to actually flick off that yellow to divert it into the centre pocket there. He tried the shot that I'd seen. Unfortunately, because it's not worked out, it's put his yellows in, his reds into a bit of an awkward spot. And looks like Mitchell's game plan is to try and snooker. So yeah, we've got a couple of crackers coming up for you next weekend as well. Friday night, Mark Driver against Craig Farrell. It will be that, probably better than most people expect, but it'll be a really entertaining night. For those of you that don't know, Craig Farrell is a lovely bloke. Really entertaining. Loads of banter, loads of messing about, and loads of beer. I think will be the order of the day for Friday. And then we've got a couple of local lads on Saturday. We've got Rob Ramsden and Lee Doyle. Lee Doyle, who's the West Yorkshire B Team county captain. We've got Rob Ramsden, who's pretty good standard himself, to be fair.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
So just again a delicate attempt at a safety shot.
Yeah.
I think Mitchell's plan's obvious here, isn't he now?
Yeah, his first few frames he were a bit more open. Realised that wasn't working for him.
It's become pretty apparent that
he can't win in a potting game.
His game plan is now that he's going to try and outthink Stephen rather than outpot him.
Yep.
But that's a pretty useful shot there from Stephen.
It is. I think Mitchell will be trying to put this yellow underneath it though.
Dan, I had a couple of frames on it earlier on. He's playing absolute ace. It's rapid. It is rapid. Yeah, lovely reaction. I just thought I'd give it a bit of a test drive, as it were. It's playing ace. One thing that it is doing as well, though, is sliding quite a lot on the cushions, as you'd expect on a new table. Yeah. And as that shot just showed you there, pal.
Nothing's holding anymore. Yeah,
it's not just sitting up in jaws unless you get it bang plumb into jaws. It's going to suck them in for now. It will be like that for a few weeks until it gets bedded in, because as it is with most new cloths and cushions. But yeah, it's playing ace. It is playing really good.
We alright anyway, Inferno. Did you have a good night last night, mate, after you left?
Were you down here last night?
He came down here last night, yeah. I don't know what happened then after that. He came up with me to Bull's Head, and from there he came down here, about halfway through.
Well, I know what'll have happened after that. Then he'll have got full of gin. Yeah, I give it a right good iron as well, mate. And when I got here, I give it a right good going on with iron, and it's absolutely ace.
Yeah. It's a good shot by Stephen, that.
I'm not just saying it, Dan. It is one of the best tables I've played on now. When it's just been done, it is playing really good. It's playing really generous as well, which for people who've got wonky Q action like me on, it kind of helps.
As well.
Kind of helps. Like it playing generous.
Definitely.
A few other people like it playing generous as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it certainly suits attacking players now, definitely. So yeah, Dan's forgot what happened last night. So where are you tonight then, Dan? Are you?
I think is he babysitting?
Are you in charge of the girls? So I think Stephen's here just trying to show Mitchell, you're not going to help safety me all night, lad. I'll hold my own in this department. Which I like. Yeah, I do like that. I think it's just making people aware.
But the thing is in Mitchell's head now he'll be going, wait there, if I can't out safety him and I can't output him, what the heck do I do?
Yeah.
So
and that's going to plant some seeds in it. This is just another set. Oh, no, he's brought it out again.
Oh,
Almost potted it. Wow.
but this is a free goal now.
Danny Burney's loosening Anton's bum hole. Well, I think that was expected.
Yeah.
I think 5 star meant that Anton got to at least 5. That were it. His pretty classes.
Yeah, when he gets going, he's
Pretty
he's
classes,
good.
Danny.
Yeah.
Just heard a couple of blokes at bar going, Dan Mack, who is this Dan Mack?
Yeah.
So you're famous.
Yeah, Dan, you're a legend.
Blokes that you've never even met and they're famous, pal. Dan Mack has just got his reputation.
He has. He's the Inferno though for a reason.
Who is this Dan Mack character? What's he all about? Because you're mysterious, Dan, that's what it is.
Yeah. The only little problem is the black, but depending on where he lands, you can either double it into the bottom centre or put it into that top right as an in and over
There's
shot.
no excuse for that though. I think that's a terrible shot made position wise. I think now is looking at coming around 2 or 3 cushions with this to play it back into the same centre, or 2 cushions to play it long.
Or double it.
There's no reason, absolutely no reason to be there.
Nope. Bulky tray man.
No trade Dan man.
He's the Inferno. There's no other name for him.
Dan Mack on fire. Everybody that knows Dan Mack knows that he is on fire. Price has doubled now.
I love people that are trying to haggle.
Yeah, not get that far with Amy. Right, well this is a tough shot. Up the cushion.
Up the cushion, dead weight. In or over.
Avoid the knuckle on the way past.
Yeah, avoid the knuckle.
Bridging over, yeah. Yeah. Looks tough. Looks tough.
It's off the red. That's wow. That's 4 all in my eyes.
Yeah, so you would imagine that Stephen's just about to level the scores here. They can't see any obstacles here really for him.
No.
Can't see any reason why he won't level the scores.
None at all. He's fine.
It's close enough to the pocket for him to steal a bit as well.
Exactly.
Which he just has done. So now it's just the cut in. Should have a level game again.
It's 4 all.
There we go. And I'm just going to nip to the little boy's room right now. I'll be back with you momentarily.
So 4 all. So the tactical frame didn't work for Mitchell. And Stephen has just gone for a toilet break, so we'll be back with you in a minute. See you in a bit. Sorry guys, we are back. Stephen with a break. And he's on reds. So one ball just to open up, and he'll try and open it up here. Tried playing it off the red. Not a bad effort. Mitchell lucky here, foot plant. No, he's going to play safe instead. Play for shot into the bottom left. Yeah, nicely played. Has he seen enough to so he can play the bottom one first? Yeah, there's a few in Dan. A few come over with Mitchell and with Stephen Kinder. And you've got Sam and Skinny in with two other lads playing down at the bottom table, mate. I'm not too sure about that shot. That's just about handed the frame to Stephen, that bringing out a bad, well, say a bad ball, making a difficult ball a bit more easier. Yep, he goes. We're looking to take these out. Yep, that's a good shot.
We need some authority. So you can tell me you're the guy to ask. Says
Yeah.
I am, and the answer's no.
He asked, and that's 5-4. It's a good finish up.
So that's 2 frames on the trot on that
Yeah.
way. That was a quick one, that.
But it was another laser shot from Steve, from
Mitchell.
Sorry, that give the frame really to Stephen.
What we got in tonight?
Yeah, just saying.
About 15,
About
20
15,
done.
20 in here.
Yeah, so it's not even, but there's a few.
Yeah.
There's a bloke stood at a bar that's chucking about 48 million pints down. I think you've been in conversation with him on Facebook.
Yeah.
He's the guy that's been negotiating for some Jaeger.
Yeah. He was asking to buy the Jaeger by the bottle on the South page, and now he's trying to negotiate.
Is he going to negotiate with Amy? That's a better break.
It is. And the yellows are looking nice.
They look appealing, don't they, them?
Yeah.
I fancy I do with those yellows.
Yeah.
Move that so you can see screen, right?
No, building a tower.
Ah, see. Yeah, so it should be a steady little night tonight, Dan. Anyway, there's a few. You'd imagine though Mitchell's definitely going to go yellows here.
Yeah, has to do really.
And they can pop this one into the centre pocket here as his opening ball, and he can avoid that red on the cushion and come down. So
yeah.
Well, I thought he could avoid it, but it's not too bad. It's no harm done really. Yeah, God does love a tryer, Dan. 10 out of 10 for effort.
Yeah, just play. He wants to avoid this yellow. That's a good shot.
Yeah, he's played that well.
He needed to avoid that yellow.
He's played that well. Now
he can actually just roll this in and play it from behind into the bottom left.
I'd screw back, me. I'd try and screw back and try more like a stunny screw and try and come up into this area here.
Yeah.
And try and give yourself a choice.
I get that, but I just think he could overdo it. Where if he just drops it in,
like that,
he can play it back into the same centre, and he's got less to do with the white.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I just thought if you can give yourself a choice of either. You know, you're probably in right spot then, aren't you? But that one's well. He's used the red quite well there.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a big gap to get through here though to get position.
He can't put too much right on this. He's got to just leave himself a shot.
I think he's going to be looking at coming through here somewhere, and he's got to be careful here because he might not leave himself a shot.
He can actually just screw it in just to this red.
Yeah.
Hit the left hand side and leave a long yellow. That'd be my intention.
Oh, wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just apologised. That's perfect because he can just top this off at two cushions.
Or screw on and off the cushion, whichever he prefers.
Yeah, I'll probably go for topping, but screwing on and off's fine.
Whichever he prefers, you can go off top and off too.
Screwing on and off's fine, isn't it? Yeah. I get where you're coming from there, mate.
What's that?
I get where you're coming from there.
Yeah. But you can top it off as well. Whichever he's more comfortable with.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah. Well, this is for a Brecon dish as well, isn't it? It's been for the first Brecon dish of the night.
Yeah.
And it's definitely doable.
He's screwing it. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, very good shot. So this is going to be the first Brecon dish of the night.
Yep. That is 5-all.
So yeah, we're back up there. So it shows that Mitchell does have it.
Yep.
He has got it. He has got the ability to Brecon dish. So he doesn't necessarily need to be tippy-tapping all the time.
You can see why it was a close game last time, to be honest with you. Snip and tuck all the way now. Mitchell's just going for a quick break now, guys.
Yeah, so how can Stephen reply to the breaking dish?
I don't know how he does that. Breaking dish straight back.
Hey, can happen. I've seen it happen a number of times.
Oh yeah. So Mitchell's back now.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. He just needed to a toilet break, so
He's back, and that's a big break, but no, that's dropped.
dry.
Mitchell can punish him now. So it looks like he's going yellows. Kind of has to know where the position that we're in.
You know what, though, he's got a good chance here.
Yeah,
There's one problematic ball.
the one next to the red.
Up in the ball end there.
Let's cluster it, yeah.
But oh, now he's got another problematic ball. Now he's put that on the cushion. He didn't want to put that on the cushion. So
It's problematic. He can still do something with it. He can still pass.
yeah,
It just needs a good contact on it. No, that's not there. It's bloody hell. So, what can Stephen do now?
well, I think he can attack, mate. I think he can easily attack. I think there's this one again. This one up here that's going to be his slight problem ball. But I think
He can play that as a punt now.
I think that's his biggest issue. But so he's got to now, I think, play the ball into the bottom centre pocket.
Yeah.
And it'll automatically get him below the ball that's closest to the bottom cushion as we look at it.
Yeah.
Then it does give him a great opportunity to finish.
Yeah.
But he's elected for something else.
He's trying to move that yellow as well.
He found the gap and he's on the plant.
Yep.
Well, that's nicely executed. He's played that very well. So, plant.
It's not there.
Well, that were a bit unexpected.
There what?
A little bit of frustration you can see
Yep.
with Stephen. Nobody's really sort of breaking away in this one, are they?
No.
You sort of looking at the early frames. I expected Stephen to have really broken away early doors and
Yeah.
got into a really good lead, but it's just not quite happened, has it?
No, no. It's just... Thing is, he looks really good at the start when we started. He was just that bit of inconsistency at play.
Yeah, he's just throwing a few throwing a few unexpected loose ones in, isn't he?
From what we'd expect him to get.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just overconfidence or whatever.
Potentially. That's a good shot.
It is. Now there we go. We've got a chance of a finish here.
Definitely.
I think I'll just roll this one in.
Yep.
And it leaves your sight of the ball over the top centre pocket.
Yep. As long as you bring the white off the cushion, that's all.
Yeah, just you need to be able to do something with the cue ball, don't you?
Exactly. And that's what he's done.
Yeah, that's fine. It should be absolutely fine here.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a good opportunity for a clearance here. It's not quite far enough, so he's got a shot to play. Whether he decides to play a double or whether he tries to play off a few cushions and try and get back onto the ball into the top right hand pocket. As we look at it, I don't know, but unless he feels he can play it soft enough just to hold, which he did, but I don't. Yes, you know what? It's okay.
He's on it. The only problem is
it's harder to get a shot at the black now.
Well, no, his black's got to go into the top left. His angle of his cue ball is going this way.
Yeah.
Here.
So he's got a bit of work to do until
your weight of your cue ball.
Oh, is he off? No, he's not.
No.
He's apologised, but I don't know whether he's actually got a shot at it, whether it were worth apologising or not. I don't think I'd have been apologising for that. Definitely not. I think for me that's not.
The thing is, he's why so hard?
Yeah, well, yeah, he could have just played it just to roll down and guarantee some kind of shot at it. He would have always had the cutback. Now, has he got the cutback here, or are we?
I think he. Let's have a. I won't change the screen, guys.
Wow. Wow. Well,
that's having a lash at it a little bit, and
yeah, that was definitely what you call wide.
Yeah.
So great chance again for Stephen.
Stephen with 2 shots here. Looks like he should be taking these out. Not quite. So should be fine now. It's not hard enough. He's got quite a bit of work here. Trusting in his potting ability. As long as it comes wide, he's fine.
Yeah, that's plumb, is that? Isn't it? He'll be pleased with that.
Good recovery. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Quite well controlled, that.
Yeah. With his weight.
It's about as good as he needed to be, isn't it?
And that's.
Just crept in.
I
was behind it.
Missing,
I was behind that, and I thought that was missing as well.
I think, do you know what? I think that would have been slower. He would have done just pulled a little bit more.
But he'd be pleased with that anyway.
Yeah.
He'd be pleased with that. So yeah, I'm just I'm waiting for this to explode, this game, really into life. I think we're still just seeing glimpses of.
Yeah.
We're seeing glimpses of it, but not anything that's spectacular.
Yeah. Just waiting for it just to kick into gear. So Mitchell to break. Straight enough.
I think I like reds here.
Yeah. definitely like reds here. It's free go at reds, really.
It is, yeah. I think you're huge control in the frame.
Yeah.
I think you've got to make sure that you get these, haven't you?
Yeah. Just work on your 2 hardest balls first.
Well,
So clear the top end.
Yeah.
And then work on your 2 hardest balls.
I don't think I'll be playing this one as my first one. I think I'd have played the other one, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think I'd just prefer to get rid of the other one and use the ball over the pocket for
me,
a position. But
he wants to be pretty much just off straight for this. You don't want too much angle. I don't understand that.
It's okay though.
Yeah, but the thing is he can run into the yellows, but he could also tie up a ball.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Yeah. So now, would you play the one into the plant into the bottom left and screw into the red?
No, I don't think you need to screw. You see, I wouldn't have done that. I'd have potted that ball to bring the cue ball up to here somewhere, so you could play the plant and run it through.
The white through.
For this ball into the top centre. I think.
Yeah.
I think now, I don't think he's giving himself a shot.
He's got a shot.
Has he got a shot?
Yeah, he's got a shot. The thing is, I don't understand why hard again.
Unless the red went into bottom centre, I don't know. But that for me, I think that was down to his choice of route there.
That went, but that
yeah, but I think he's made it a lot more difficult than he had to make it there. I think that's what I'm saying.
I agree with that, but he went, so he kind of like give up on it and just, I don't know, that's what I felt like.
Frustration, I think that's the problem with it, right, innit?
Yeah, but there was no need to be. But it was frustration, but there was no need to be.
No.
And these are ploppings.
They are, but as we've seen before, Mitchell's not always got the ploppings, has he?
No.
But yeah, I think we're in for a climax here. I think it's going to be all the way.
Pretty much. 15, 13, 15, 14 kind of game, innit? So, play the one into the bottom centre to bring the white a little bit.
Yeah, there should be just
close to where it is.
A screw back.
Wow.
Oh. So.
And this is where we say these ploppings, and it's just making hard work of it.
There were no reason to end up there. Don't know how we ended up there.
But this is what Stephen could actually help him, because if he takes his frame now and wins the next one, Mitchell's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not easy. I mean, you can get a way out, but it's not easy to get it safe.
You'll be lucky just to get a contact on this. If he leaves it there, he could still leave a shot on this, i.e. a pot. He was guaranteed to leave a shot on the one over there.
You're looking to go 2 cushions into that, is it?
3, I think.
2.
No, 2. Oh, wow.
It's foul.
Yeah.
It's a foul, and there's no reason to be there. That's that's what I'm saying. It's a bad shot to end up there.
Yeah. And now you'll be just using your 2. We'll leave that to you. So, would you consider going for a crossback double? Just to set the white, set it up.
You can do. I don't know if you need to.
No.
I think if you play this one, well, I think this goes.
I'm not sure, mate.
I think it does.
You can see more
From
than
where I'm
that.
sat.
Yep, that's a good shot. It's a great shot.
So
that.
two visits on the block. You think that this will be routine, don't you?
Yeah.
And it is.
And it's
As soon as it's in.
good finish.
So yeah, there were no point playing your crazy wild shot when they all went right.
Yeah, true. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, you
Oh, shoot. I didn't miss my double though.
No, you didn't. No, I think you'd have nailed it.
Yep, it flew in.
Yes. It was probably looking at it. Sometimes we're looking at a screen. You folks have got to remember as well. Sometimes it's easier to see when you stood at the table, and
Yeah.
we try to call shots on an overhead camera.
It works both ways, to be honest with you, because sometimes on a screen we see
better shots,
yeah.
better
But
rooms.
opposite way, because you're at the table, you can see every angle. It's completely
I suppose
different.
the beauty about this is what we're doing is we get to discuss which is the right and wrong as well.
Yeah.
I think my opinion here is that the Reds are the right ones to go for.
Oh, big time, mate.
Good evening, Mr. Watson. How are you, sir?
Evening, Roger. How are we doing?
I hope you're well, matey. So you got a couple of games lined up then, Rog, so I'm hearing.
I've heard he's hustling a few people.
Is he?
Are you, Roger?
Taking a few quid out of a few folks' pockets here, Rog?
Go on, lad, you keep taking it.
He's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, now that's a loose one.
Oh, that's very loose. And this is what I was saying in the last frame. If Stephen gets this, Mitchell's a lot of pressure.
Roger's been watching Anton lose, but stream's gone down.
Yeah. You'll never give it away. We've got it on down here at the club, Roger. It's not that we want to lose you, mate, but it has come back on. So do what we do, mate. Have them both up.
Yeah.
No point losing both.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people are doing. You find like Sarah Marwood that tends to watch us, will be watching both, and Dan Mack has been in the chat a couple of times.
Yeah.
Knowing Dan is probably still there, still chatting away.
You will be.
So Stephen's on Reds.
Yep.
I thought that was a bit of a bad one from Mitchell to allow the Reds to get away, really. But Stephen's not the easiest of shots.
Yeah.
Play this up the cushion, dead weight.
Yeah.
If it goes in,
It's a great shot.
yeah. If it goes in, that's okay.
Yeah.
Is that?
He's got a chance for a finish now.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. If it goes in, it's a chance.
Yeah, evening, Leon. We said you would be Marwood.
Yeah, good evening, Leon.
Marwood, you see.
I see. Oh, guess whose cheeky chappy little face has just walked in now?
Yeah,
The world famous Dan Mack.
he is. Our Dan Mack on fire has just turned in.
Walked in with a massive beaming smile on his face, hasn't he?
He's just met his new friend.
Dan Mack's here now. Dear me. Good old Dan.
Yeah. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. He's got one semi-tough positional shot that he's got to play, but
In a way, he can actually play his back ball now.
do you think he could go for the cut on it?
Yeah, he can go for the cut, because
I don't like that though. That's the problem. That's not. It's gone
now
wrong.
he's not on it.
That's gone wrong. Now he's going to have to go for
He can
the cut.
cut it, play it with some right hand side, and just run into the yellow. So he cuts it and runs with right hand side
Yeah,
into that yellow there. He's got to watch the in off.
yeah. Don't want to go. Don't want to be knocking it in, and you
No,
don't want to go
no.
beyond it.
So he don't
But
just pocket pace for me.
Oh.
He's using the yellow.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it was close there.
Yeah, it's not a bad effort.
And that's, I think he's still favourite in this frame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mitchell's got to find a snooker here, he's got to find a meaningful one. But the problem you got with World Rules is that you don't really have to make an attempt to get out of it. You can play a deliberate foul. Although I think with the ball, with him seeing the ball over the pocket, I think he'll fancy a go at this, you know.
I don't think he will.
He can get his cue down, he can screw back.
Yeah, I don't think he would, no.
I think I would have done there. I'd have to be trying to screw back into the yellows. Because if you screw back into the yellows, you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah. We're looking to... You don't want that to go. That's a good shot. I'll be doubling that. Just bringing that red off the cushion now.
Yeah, just
come
go
off. It goes down towards the middle bag.
Come off there and bring it down.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay.
It's okay.
The problem is it's getting harder and harder for Mitchell to find a snooker here.
Yeah.
Are you still playing at White Rose on Thursday, Rhino?
I am, mate. I am.
Have you got a money game up there?
I have. I played Dad Shorrock.
Are you? Right. Okay. World Rules. That'd be an interesting tussle.
Yeah. Oh no, it's black ball. Sorry. It's black
ball. I think you'll. I think you'll do okay there, mate. But yeah, it'll be an interesting tussle. That definitely. Definitely.
I've played Daz quite a few times, so I want to see how I'm doing against him nowadays. Because from when I last played him, a year and a half, 2 years ago.
So you want to see what?
See how I'm doing now.
See what improvements you've made. That's going in.
That is over back though. It might drop that.
Yeah, well.
We saw one earlier do it.
Yeah, I don't think it is now. I think now it'd get replaced anyway, wouldn't it? If it dropped. But yeah, that's put Mitchell under a lot of pressure now. What can he do now? He could actually get on his bad ball. That's what he could do from here.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. Now he can top it. He can top up there.
And that's what he's looking at. Oh, nowhere near.
No, I don't know why he didn't play it. He could have got right onto that ball, and you know, he could have got somewhere up here.
Yeah, give himself a chance to the frame.
Let him give himself a go at clearing up, because where's he going to find a safety shot that's meaningful? So use the first chance you can get to get on your bad ball. Now he's in trouble.
He is.
For me, he's in serious trouble. Do you know what I think he's got to play now to give himself half a chance? I think he's got to put this one into this centre pocket here. He's got to bring his cue ball around here and try and get somewhere up to about there, so that he can do the same again and try and play his cue ball across. And I'm trying loads of wiggly lines, but
I don't like this shot.
No, I don't like that shot at all.
Because if I was Stephen now,
he's not going to waste a shot.
No, I'd just put that there.
Well, no, I wouldn't. Not with 2 shots.
Why not?
Not with 2 shots, mate, because you don't. Why not dish?
Dish what?
Well, okay, he's got 2 shots.
True.
So now he's always guaranteed to have 2 on block.
Yeah. No.
I think if you can get the cue ball near bottom cushion, then you can double this across. You can double it across.
Yeah.
You got your 2 shots on block.
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty weak shot, me, that.
No.
I did not like that shot at all. There you go, that's fine.
Yeah, he's on it.
Yeah, it should be okay there.
Yeah.
It's probably just got a bit too close to the cushion, but it's okay. There you go,
and
so yeah. And that's
8-5.
Now, yeah, if it had got perfect, the black right in and amongst, then it made it a different ball game altogether. But
no, I don't think it did.
but that's when I would have played your shot though. Then You know,
because either way, even if you'd have got it right perfect into it, you drop it onto there, you've got 2 bad balls where you have 2 bags of covered. There's no advantage putting the black down there. I wouldn't have even contemplated putting the black down there.
It missed the boat with not trying to get position, and ultimately it's cost him the frame, hasn't it?
Yeah. He should have been looking at ways of how he can play the white. He could even come thin off and go once down here to
how he could give himself the best opportunity to get on the bad ball. Would have been the that's definitely the way.
Yeah. Try and win the frame, not give yourself a chance of losing. He's done that too with 2 frames in a row now.
Yeah, he's stunned it in himself there.
Yep.
He's looking a little bit dejected, but yeah, stunned straight into pocket. There's no excuse again, really, is there?
Nope.
Stun it in there.
I still don't mind the reds.
I think, I think you can play reds here and actually have a go for it, can't you?
Yeah. So for the one down here, you can play it into the bottom left and kick that red out. So I'm not worried about that.
You've got 2 options of doing that as well, though, haven't you? You've got you can do it with this ball here.
Yeah.
Or you can do it with this ball here.
Exactly.
And do you know what? They're both okay, because if you leave this ball here,
it's a safety ball.
It's a ball that you're guaranteed to be able to pot into here, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd be looking to do it next, to be honest with you now.
Yeah.
Just pushing this slightly past the yellow.
It's left a good enough angle to flick it, so it's just how good the flick is, you know, isn't it, really?
Once it's close to a full ball.
Oh, it's just covering it all. Is it? Or has he tried to play on it? No, he's tried to play on it, hasn't he, into the opposite corner, which is okay. It's fine, is that? It's just your position's a little bit. There's a bit more to do for that.
The thing is the next shot has to be the yellow on the top cushion because the white's coming down table. And that's a good shot.
Yeah. No,
he's on the one into the middle.
He's going to play the cut into the top centre pocket now. Just needs to be a little bit wary of the cue ball, just to make sure that he leaves himself an angle to come back up there.
Yeah.
And it's in. That's okay. That, you know, that's actually worked out. That's worked out perfectly. Because now it's dropping, lands straight-ish, and then just run through a little bit.
Pretty much just stunning this in. Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, this is just push it through a little bit, but not too much.
3 or 4 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And just absolutely just pocket paste down.
Is it better late than never for me to put colours on in this frame?
Yeah, mate. You're doing it, me.
Yeah.
And that is 9.5.
So put them on the moment that I'm going to take them straight off again.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Perfection.
So I was asking you a few minutes ago, mate, who's gonna step up and start performing, and
I think we're all from that frame where that big frame in 12th frame.
And guess what? He's stepped up. He's put himself there.
When he's snookered himself.
Yeah.
When he's snookered himself at black, that's cost him the last 3 frames in my eyes.
Definitely.
And that's what
definitely.
That's what I said, if he misses that ball and he doesn't take that finish out, he's going to start walking now, and he is doing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So another dry break though, so you'd think that red's the ball here, and you'd think that he's going to try and slow him down here a little bit. Got to push through a bit more with that one though. Purely
onto the top cushion.
Yeah, purely because I'd have been wanting to make sure that I tried to get this ball over this pocket here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to try and do that anyway, and he has done, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good because that means that the yellows are effectively in a
Would
lot
you
of trouble.
DF straight back at you?
I'd be looking at playing the yellow of the table, but he's done the other DF, which I didn't expect, because I think he could end up again quite easily getting a ball back over that pocket.
I think he can actually. He's going to try and put it over the bag now.
Yeah, and that's probably the right shot.
Just bring
And now
out
develop
these two.
so that you've no risk of that deliberate foul coming back to bite you.
You have to bring them both out though.
But yeah, actually no, because the yellow goes down the side of it. This yellow here will go down the side there. That goes down the side of that.
If it does, then that's his next shot. Not this one now, but the one after.
No. Well, it's kind of a nothing shot for me, that.
No, because you can pull yourself at back more now.
I don't think that's achieved anything for me.
That's a foul though.
Yeah, fouls, yeah, so 2 shots. Now then, that red now, that was in open play is now tied up.
Yep.
This yellow here, I fully expected him putting over pocket. It's gone in. Oh, that's gone wrong, but that's not.
It's not great now actually, because there is an angle straight to go into it.
Yeah, it should be now.
Yeah.
Playing the bomb this straight out.
Yeah.
And it's a big target as well, is that, innit?
Yeah.
You know, so you shouldn't be missing this cannon.
If this red had passed that black, the one next to it might be making it harder.
Wow, screwed it. That were a massive target. That were a massive target. He's not just played that. What he did was just play it into the top part of the pocket with just right hand side. And you couldn't fail to develop.
You need to stun it rather than screw it.
And it's just, I don't know what. I don't think he's.
Just drop it in, use your 2.
Yeah, he's got to play the double, but I don't think he's quite thinking straight, and he's not. Or if he's thinking straight, he's not. His body won't let him do it. His arms are just a bit tense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think it was possible to miss that cannon, but it could be tension that though, right? Can't it?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound mega critical of the players, because obviously it's not an easy environment to play.
Not,
you know,
especially not your first time as well.
Not with money at stake as well. Just sometimes you expect people to do certain things, and then the arm locks up, or they just move their head or move the unit, and all of a sudden it's just something careless comes in, you know.
Exactly.
But it's still got out here, so it's
Well done,
he's done well despite that. He's not let it affect the rest of the clearance.
Yep, well done for digging down. It's good for digging in there and getting himself back.
Yeah, he's done well to get out there in the end after what could have been a bit of a troublesome clearance, really.
Yep.
He played it well in the long run though, right? I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still got opportunity, hasn't it, really? Well, to within 3.
Yeah.
You think if he wins this frame here, it's game on, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a big frame, this.
See if he can avoid stunning into the bottom centre pocket now.
The thing is, he's been doing a cut break, but he's been cut breaking onto top hole. From an angle, should I say, sorry. From top hole. See,
He's done it again. He's done it again. I can't believe he's used the same break again. He just put his hand up to say 3 in a row. And there's only himself to blame for that. If you put that cue ball straight in off the break.
You're stunning the ball each time.
Yeah, do something different with it. Screw it back, yeah. Light angle up.
Slightly more to right. And
Light angle up different, yeah. But he's used same break and he's got the same result.
Yes.
I don't know. don't know what he expects if he's going to continue doing the same.
Exactly.
You know. Again, not trying to sound critical.
Yeah.
He's just looked up at me with a big smile on his face when he's done it. He looked over towards our commentary position.
Yeah.
Said 3 times, and we've gone, yep. And that looks a great shot from Stephen. I thought it were in actually, but that'll do him. He's got Mitchell in a bit of bother now. So for me now, I'm probably playing this red onto the black to push the black somewhere over here.
Yeah.
And just make that a little bit of a safer area.
That's it.
It just stops Mitchell getting out, stops him putting you in too much trouble,
yeah.
really.
Trying to just take control of the frame a little bit.
The only slight drawback of that is it can leave you susceptible to a possible deliberate foul as well, so you've got to be a little bit mindful of that.
You have, but
He's brought it out, and
not the worst at you know.
it can go, you know, yeah, it can go game.
Yeah, good shot that.
Just having a look, see if this red passes into this corner. But even if it doesn't, I still think you can try and get out here. The other red ball, this one here, definitely goes into this corner.
Yeah.
I've just had a look round, and it definitely 100% goes in. So it's just got one ball that's a potential, or a possible problem ball, but it's not a definite problem ball. It needs to slow up a little, and I think he'll be okay with that, you know. I think he'll be okay. It's not perfect position, but it's doable from there.
It's not easy, but it's there still.
I think he's okay there. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, he's cut that into the middle, but we're not with really any idea about what he's going to be doing.
Has he got a chance to go clip this towards the top, bottom left as we look on the screen?
Does it cut into the bottom centre pocket?
I don't know about that.
It's crazy.
I was thinking more off the yellow.
It's crazy, but does it? Oh, he's tried to play it down towards the corner.
Yeah, off the yellow, just not quite.
And he's put his ball in trouble as well now, and I think
Yeah.
Mitchell will be pleased to see that, won't he?
Definitely.
We're pleased to see that happen. Yeah, so I think now Mitchell can just cover the pocket properly. It's well and truly surrounded that red ball now.
But he's actually left a chance where this red can actually flick off the yellow.
Yeah, so what Rye's actually talking about is playing this red off this yellow ball here.
Yep.
To try and put it towards the pocket there.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you there, because I think that ball's going to come out.
It won't pop, but you can
Oh,
use the knuckle,
there
and
you
that's
go.
it.
That's a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. Good.
So it's a little bit careless again from Mitchell there, really, for me.
Yep.
You know, I could have played it. He could have executed that a little bit better. Got it a little bit safer.
Yep.
But it's still in the frame, and I would say that this ball here will probably come down the side of that.
Yep.
If not pot it, it'll certainly move it. But now Stephen's got a chance of Well, for me, he's got a chance of taking him on here.
I'm not sure yet. I think he might wait.
It might do, but if he wanted to, if he chose to, he could. I think he could attack. Just having a look and seeing whether the red ball here, whether that one will pass either into the top or into the centre.
Yeah.
Because if it will, then he can just pop this one and then bring his cue ball off and just kiss this yellow here.
Yeah.
And if it goes into the centre, it'll be definitely 100% going game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay, that, you know. It's okay. It's not easy, but it's okay.
This one here does go into the bottom right.
Yeah, so
that's the one on the black spot. Sorry, guys.
So if that goes,
so this one into here, but he's losing the white.
It's not going to be an easy shot, that is for sure.
No, but this one here does go into this bag. It's not easy.
The problem is, I think, his hand's forced now.
Yeah.
So I think he's got to commit to taking the finish on.
Correct.
So I think playing into the top centre pocket is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah. But he has to. He could screw it. He could screw the white into this yellow.
I think he might clip the yellow anyway, but it's going to be.
He will be. I think if he clips the yellow, he'll be pushing the white over.
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was just going to say.
He wants to be like here.
Is this shot on? If he does it, is the red off this yellow?
Yeah, that is
into that centre.
Do
you know what? He's played that well.
Yeah.
So all he's got to do now, if he rolls this in, he just needs to roll through sort of about 2 or 3 inches, and he's got an easy shot for the black.
I still think he's got to be careful here. He's got to push it through further because he's going to be stuck behind this ball if not. No, that's
perfect.
Great shot, that.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, great shot.
That's a nice finish.
That is 10-6. Yeah, that is a good finish, that.
So it looks like they're just going to have a couple of minutes break, so me
So
and Rhino's
shall we?
just going to disappear off for a minute or two. Don't worry though, we will be back. We're not going to leave you forever, we promise. Sorry folks, back in the commentary now. They just had a quick break. So a break off where they've not gone enough. So that's a good start, but unfortunately he's not faced with anything easy. And Rhino's just about to join us. We thought we were going to get the voice of Sambo actually, but
he does. He wants to come on.
Yeah, so we'll get Sam on in a few minutes. But we'll keep him clean, hopefully.
Yeah, it's Sam.
We'll try and keep him clean.
Yeah. You know what he's like.
Fresh off a victory last night is Sam as well, so...
He is. He's been down spending his money.
Spending his winnings. Did he put it all up himself then, or...? No. No, what would he split then? Who had what
I
then?
had 50, and then 2 other more people had 50. Then he had 100, I think it was.
Right, okay, so
I think
did he take any cut, or...?
No.
No, so he just made himself 100 quid, a tidy 100 quid profit then, has he?
Well, he lost the last one we put on him, so... I think he was kind of saying, I won't take on because I lost last time.
I'm quite looking forward to the games coming up next weekend, though, mate. I think there were going to be some...
Next weekend I like it.
Yeah, there's going to be some good ones. I think Fridays might not be the greatest standard, but I think it'll be great for entertainment. I think for the way Matt Driver and Craig Farrell on Friday.
Sorry. Yeah, no,
but I think it'll be great entertainment.
Noisy down here,
I think there's a few coming down, and Craigie will bring a few with him, definitely.
Yeah, I think it'll be noisy next week.
And then on Saturday we've got Doyley and Rob. I think the standard will be pretty fair and
pretty alright.
It'll be, I would imagine, attacking as well. They both like to get in and amongst the balls and get attacking on them. So yeah,
and they both can take some dishes out of them too. So that'll be a good game, that. It's all about who holds the nerves. I don't know about Doyley and his nerves, but especially for Rob.
I don't know if Doyley has a great deal of nerves, to be honest.
No, I'm not too sure myself.
I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily nerves with him. I think he either plays well or badly.
Yeah.
I certainly don't think it's nerves.
But we saw it from Rob because his tactics in his first game against Gus.
Yeah,
his nerves and his tactics wasn't great.
He was nervous for a week leading up to that as well. Yeah. That was the problem with Rob. Whereas I think now he knows what to expect.
Yeah.
So you might see a better the Rob that we're used to seeing play, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, I'm off for a knock with him tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be a good one.
So with 2 visits here, you'd think that these are going to be sent away, won't you, really?
Yeah, you do. Screw back 2 inches.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's pretty good. The yellow that's closest to the cluster goes into the bottom left-hand pocket as we look here, just where he's lining it up there.
And leave the one on the rail for his last ball.
So really, he wants to be slightly high or straight or slightly high. probably a little bit too high there, but it should be okay.
He's just got to make sure he comes on and off the cushion now.
I'll still be dropping this in, and it's not gone.
No.
It's not too bad, but you don't want to. I don't think I'd play the plant now. I think I'd drop the one in over the pocket and just try and make sure I've got an angle. You've got to be a bit careful with your cue ball, but you just want to be slightly high.
Want to be high.
You just want to be. If you can be somewhere here, you're pretty good, because you can just play the pot on this one into this pocket here.
You don't have to worry about the white.
Your cue ball's going to come up and just nudge that one out of the way.
Yeah.
And that just leaves you pretty perfect onto the ball into the top centre pocket.
Even if he wants to, right, what he can do, he can actually just land straight dead on it and drop the white dead. It leaves a harder black. Leaves a harder black, but he's more confident.
He can leave himself a shot, which it looks like he's going for it. It looks like he's going for your call.
It's a harder black though.
Definitely harder black, but it's just somewhere where he's queuing up there, and that black will go into the centre pocket. And we'll get his view switch for you for this one, so that you can just see what we mean. Is he okay on that?
Yeah, he's fine there.
It looks like he's got a shot at it, so I think we're okay. I think we're fine.
Just can't.
And it's there.
It is, and that's a good shot. Nice little finish up. And that is 11-6. That's what I said. He just wanted to leave himself rather than just trying to risk it a little bit. Just guarantee himself a shot. Yeah,
and he did too, which was the right choice, really.
Sometimes it is about doing that, Joe. It is about just making sure you get a shot on it.
Yeah, if you've got a shot,
believe in your potting ability.
Yeah, if you've got a shot at it and you feel reasonably confident, I'd rather do that. That's what I mean when I use a monotonous taking medicine. Just take a shot at it. Yeah. Because if you take a shot at it, then at least you're guaranteed to have a chance of winning the frame, aren't you?
Exactly, mate.
Well, he's not standing off, so that's a good start.
Stephen here on yellows. Just takes that top back. And Mitchell, bad shot. He's actually got a shot here where he can play the red into the bottom centre and run into the two reds, which they do actually plant into the top centre though, so depends if he wants to do that. Looks like he does. And that's okay, because that does fly into the bottom left. You can just nudge this black a little. Still got to worry about the two at the top end of the table. He only just has to finish good position on one. He should get it onto the next. Yeah, can put it one, mate. So if he plays this red into the top left, just nudges that black slightly.
Yeah, if he can just flick that black a little bit out of the way, I think it just gives him No, he's come on the inside of the black, which is
It's
okay, but it's going to leave him a tough shot next.
yes.
It's still doable from here, though.
He's actually got a bit of space between that white and red from what you can actually see. So he can actually dig down and screw this.
I think if it comes across here somewhere, he'll be reasonably happy, though.
No, he's just tried to
I
cover the
think
bag.
he's gone for the pot.
He did, definitely.
And he's covered the hole. It is a bit of an obstruction there for Stephen, because you'd think that the natural pocket for the black would be that pocket that's just been covered.
The way he must be building in confidence now and just going, I'll still find a room for that black to go. Just leave yourself a decent shot. Just find an angle you see off one of these two that are clustered together.
Well, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. But you'd say that he should be getting the finish.
Yeah.
Whether he does get the finish or not, I don't know. But you say he should, because there is this one does go on the inside of this one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're looking at.
Looks it.
So you'd say that then can go back into this pocket here.
Yeah.
This the one with the X over it. So you'd think that you're going to have a go at clearance here.
That's how confident
But
he is.
He's got to make sure that he gets it. That's the thing. So that's why he's taking his time. I think he knows that that's his shot.
Yeah.
He's not playing it. Is he going to play the deliberate foul instead?
It looks like it. I don't like that.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that's not what I expected to happen then.
No, me
So
neither.
he obviously felt that it went on the inside of it. He's pretty much in no man's land now, I think.
Yeah.
The bloke that's about 15 pints in stood at bars singing about Mitchell Burke to the tune of Yellow Submarine. So
Wow.
yeah, well, I think I thought he left himself in no man's land, and it appears that he had.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad shot though, because he's trying to force Mitchell into having a go.
Is he just going to try and nestle onto it? A bad little shot.
Yeah.
But
And that's in, is it? No.
guys, please let us know if there's any problems with stream.
Yeah, if there's any issues, we can hopefully try and resolve them.
Bear with us, guys. We'll try and get the stream sorted out as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's indicating that we do have some weakness with the stream health. If it persists, then we'll restart the router, but
Yeah.
we might just restart the stream.
Yeah.
So
Bear with us, guys.
just bear with us.
we won't be long.
We'll be back with you momentarily. It's a bad miss. So if you let us know whether we're any better now, folks, we're back with you hopefully. Just let us know if it seems a bit better. And I just said we're having a couple of jumpy issues with it. I think it seems to be a little bit improved at our end.
Yeah. If it's still jumping, let us know, guys, and we'll tinker about a little bit more.
Yeah.
Don't want to do too much with it, getting to the stage of the game it is at.
Yeah, if we've got to, we will do, but it's
yeah.
It's not something that we want to be messing about with too much, really, if we can avoid it. It's telling us from our end now that the stream is back healthy, back as it should be.
I'm going to say, from our view, it doesn't look too bad as well on our page. Where is it?
So Sam Redfern's encouraging some.
That's Sam. That's
not
Skid.
Sam. Sorry, it's Skiddy. That's encouraging something.
He's grinning away at himself.
He's trying to encourage us to talk about things that we shouldn't really be talking about.
I don't know what Skiddy's on about at all.
So he's happy just to roll it in and take the long shot. Shows confidence. Evening, Tiny. I hope you're well, Paul.
Evening, Ash. We alright, mate?
So we've got.
It's a good shot, that.
We've got that monitor plugged in tonight, mate, and up and running. So thank you very much for that, Paul.
Yeah, decent. Decent. So, depends how he wants to play this. Could actually play this into the bottom centre and just go off 2 cushions. Play it long into the top right. Nope, it's time for it. Well, you can still play it, to be honest with you.
I think the long into the top right is still a shot.
Yeah.
It's just it's a bit tougher than it could have been.
Yeah.
Really.
But if in or over, that's all you've got to think of.
Yeah. So our view of the stream now looks like it's running perfectly normally. So is it really okay for you guys now? He's left it open. He's left Mitchell a chance.
Yep. Yeah, this is a chance that it needs to be taken.
Do you know what? I'm not totally confident he gets this. It doesn't. His body language doesn't look positive to me.
Yeah.
I might be
can
wrong.
Actually see him going near the black.
Oh, I called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
So.
And that's one of them shots we tell driver all the time. Use that knuckle of that cushion.
Yeah.
To keep them all on the one side of the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised by that one.
You must be listening anyway, driver. Where are you?
I would have thought he would be. He's only gone to play a bit of poker, but I would have thought he'd have been paying attention to what we're doing as well, I'd have guessed.
Yeah.
Usually, he's usually there or thereabouts, is the lad.
He is. He's still got a chance of a snooker here, to be honest with you. He clips off the sheller.
Red.
Red, sorry. I say that all the time, you know.
I think you've been drinking right now.
Yeah, I have. Too much.
So yeah, I think off at bottom cushion, and as we look at it, I'd be going for the pot, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Would you just bump it off or no?
You can either bump it off. If you're confident, you can go for a double. At 11.6 up, I'm confident enough to take a double on here.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way.
I think you can play it as well, where you just dropping that white on that red.
You've gone for a snooker. It's not got the snooker, but it's put Mitchell in a bit of trouble. I don't mind that though. He's played a pretty decent shot. It's more or less what he describes a right shot, and he's played it pretty well.
I'm gonna go for something crazy here.
It's not like
see
you
this
right.
red?
Yeah.
I'm doubling it down here and stunning the white to leave it here.
That's not a bad shout, to be fair.
Because I feel that cutting to the centre will be a bit much. Your bag that you normally go for is down here. So that's my choice anyway. distance between.
He's gone for the pot, but
Do you know
it's,
what? If that whiting in,
yeah, it's alright there. That's a good shot. That's
it's turned out well for him.
that is a very good shot. So it looks like we're having a couple more stream issues here, folks, as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we're going to do, unfortunately, is we're going to have to restart the router, which is going to put us off stream for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we will be back with you in a few minutes, but unfortunately, yeah, we're just struggling a little bit with it at the moment.
Yeah, we'll just wait till this frame finishes, guys. Or not.
So yeah, don't think we've gone away for too long.
Yeah.
We are going to be back with you.
Yeah. Just bear with us. Stop streaming.
Just a second. Right. Yeah, stop.